funny when you think about it, for more than 20 years, this was my office. This is where I come to play cricket, and this was my locker. This is where I sat. And actually thinking about being in this dressing room here at the SCG, you know, I had Ricky Ponting here on my right, my brother Shane on my left in one-day cricket, and across from me the wonderful and the great Glenn McGrath, Stewie Clark, Stuart McGill, Adam Gilchrist, Steve Wall was down the front with Matty Hayden and Justin Langer. So far out if walls could talk, had some good times in here. My first memory of coming into the dressing room, I was playing for New South Wales and had the opportunity to be picked. And you walk in, you know, Steve, Mark Waugh, Michael Bevan, brother Shane, all these, you know, superstars of cricket, and you just try to find a spot to sit, and you sit anywhere where there's no one sitting. And you know, it's nice and clean now because there's not a game going on here at the moment, but you can imagine all these cricket bags sprawled out all over the floor. There'll be stuff everywhere. Our lockers will be packed with our clothing, you know, our shoes and socks. And then when you become a bit more accustomed to being in the team and certainly playing for Australia, you get your own locker, as mentioned. This was mine. So, you know, I had it decked out with all my gear. This top section up here was where I used to bring in a bottle of wine, and you'd hope that you've had a good game with the team and your teammates and share a nice glass of red with your mates after a win, whether it's a test win or a one-day win or a 2020. So that's where they used to stay, and I'd be keeping a keen eye on it, make sure that McGill didn't flog it. But look, some wonderful memories and stuff that I'll treasure forever. When the guys are batting, and if we've bowled our first innings, I'd normally come in, I'd be having massage, you know, having a warm down, a stretch down. There'd be a nice bath through this area out here. I didn't really like watching the game live and sitting out amongst the crowd too often. I'd be in, there's a TV just down behind you on the right where I'd watch some live cricket. You'd see the replay, see if the ball's swinging, seeing what's going on with the wicket. And just trying to get away from cricket for a couple of hours to, you know, sometimes even have a 15-20 minute power kip, because you may have bowled for 2 days straight in the heat. You've lost 6-7 litres of fluid, you know, you're pretty exhausted. So you might even lay down here, take your shoes and socks off and just relax for a couple of hours. When it rained, you'd see the normal, the sharks would come out, the boys that like playing cards, Warnie, Steve Bernard, our former manager of the team. You'd see guys in one corner playing cards, other guys over telling stories in other corners, and guys just watching some TV. So it's not as glamorous as what people think. Occasionally you'd get up to make sure that, see if the covers are still on. What's going on, boys? Cover's still on? Yeah, cover's still on. So you just sort of sit back and relax and chill. You might go through, me personally, I would get my spikes out, make sure all my spikes are all nice and tight in case I have to go out and bowl. And I would sometimes carry in my kit bag, you know, up to 10 pairs of spikes with me. So there's a bit of wear and tear that goes in and maintenance. As batsmen look after their bats, I had to look after the spikes. So that normally took up an hour or so, and then what's going on there, boys? No, covers are still on. All right, maybe time for some lunch. And then all of a sudden, boys, umpires have had a look, we're on in 25 minutes. We're bowling. So then it's like, all right, fresh shirt, put your whites back on, do up your laces and your shoes, and then get your mind somehow ready to go out. Maybe have a quick shot of coffee if you needed a pep up. Maybe just get some fluids in, whether it's some water or, you know, some type of electrolytes into your body, and then walk out. And as soon as you walk out through that little dressing room part and you see the crowd, 53,000 people, I mean, if you can't get up for that, there's something wrong with you. Make sure you also subscribe and click notifications to get all this wonderful brand new content that I'll be putting up. And feel free to like it as well. Stay tuned.